The second chemical property is dehydrating property of concentrated sulfuric acid. Here sulfuric acid acts as a dehydrating agent. So what do you mean by dehydrating agent? So dehydration means removal of water from the substances. So for example, take hydrated copper sulfate, formula CuSO4.5H2O. So when you add a dehydrating agent, that is concentrated sulfuric acid, to the substance, it removes water from the compound CuSO4 5H2. Hence sulfuric acid also known as dehydrating agent. Now here, when this reaction is taking place, the color of blue vitriol is blue and changes into anhydrous copper sulfate. The color is white. Next, take other substance, sugar. The formula of sugar is C12H22O11. So what is the color of sugar? White. Now when concentrated sulfuric acid is added to sugar, the white color sugar changes into black color carbon and water is getting separated. And balance the equation. 12, 11 water. Third chemical property is oxidizing nature or property of concentrated sulfuric acid. Here sulfuric acid acts as an oxidizing agent, means oxidizes metals and non-metals. Oxidation of metals and non-metals takes place, and the substance that helps for the oxidation process is known as oxidizing agent. Now we see how non-metals are oxidized. Take sulfur, which is a non-metal, add concentrated sulfuric acid. Now sulfur oxidizes to form sulfur dioxide gas and water. Balance the equation. Here 2, 3 and 2. Similarly, non-metal carbon, if you take concentrated sulfuric acid, carbon oxidizes, that is oxidation is taking place, form sulfur dioxide gas and water. So balance the equation. 2, 2 and 2. Now how metals oxidizes? Magnesium plus concentrated sulfuric acid. Your magnesium forms, don't write the simple displacement reaction. The nature of sulfuric acid is concentrated, hence it is different. Here oxidation is taking place. Here it forms magnesium sulfate plus sulfur dioxide and water. Balance the equation. 2 molecules and 2 molecules of water. Try with zinc. Zinc plus sulfuric acid, zinc sulfate, sulfur dioxide plus water. To water to sulfuric acid. So the sulfuric acid oxidizes metals and non-metals to form so and so products. And the last chemical property is non-volatile acid. Sulfuric acid is a non-volatile acid. So what do you mean by non-volatile? So before we see the property of non-volatile substance, we should know the meaning of volatile and non-volatile substances. So I said sulfuric acid is a non-volatile substance because it has high boiling point. Boiling point of sulfuric acid is 338 degrees Celsius temperature. Hence it cannot easily change into vapor state. The substances can easily change into vapor state are called volatile substances. The substances that cannot easily change into vapor state are called non-volatile substances. So if we see about the acids, sulfuric acid is a non-volatile acid, and whereas hydrochloric acid and nitric acid are volatile acids. So to prove that sulfuric acid is a non-volatile acid, so how we write the equations? So general equation, salt plus acid, products formed are also salt and acids. So here the acid we should use is sulfuric acid, and we are saying sulfuric acid is a non-volatile acid. Non-volatile, or you can also say less volatile. So when you use non-volatile acid, the acid here you should get is volatile acid. I have mentioned volatile acids are up to HCl and HNO3. Now what type of salts we need to take to get those volatile substances? So to make HCl and HNO3, we should take the salt of chloride and nitrate. So for example, salt of chloride is sodium chloride plus sulfuric acid. You will get sodium sulfate plus HCl. Now similarly, to get nitric acid, you take nitrate salt, sodium nitrate plus concentrated sulfuric acid. You will get sodium sulfate plus nitric acid. So try to balance the equation 2 here, 2 sodium chloride and nitrate, 2 sodium nitrate, 2 HNO3. Clear, children? So these are the 4 chemical properties we have learned today.